really takes place, a lot of the poems are inspired from this magical place that we're here. Not only is it visually, you can see, it's visually outrageous here. All of you, we, the community, we're powerful. And I think that this is what Amanda has created here is fantastic, and power to us all. So here we go. I'm going to read 2 poems. But before I read the poem, we have to get in the mood. Okay? So I'm just going to put this veil on you, and while I'm reading, you can just imagine. Belly dancing nightclub. Oh, Greek lightning. Waiters busting out of double doors, holding high, blazing plates of Saganaki cream cheese to be quickly extinguished and set down at each table with waiter's flair. The show is about to begin. Cypress Gardens Restaurant. Location, telltale end of Chicago's Greektown on Halsted Street. Explosion happened in 1969 or thereabouts. Up it went, the whole place, there, next to the Eisenhower Expressway. Wisps and chunks of belly dancing costumes rained down on the cars headed for work that morning. So much so, window wipers were needed, or so they said. Cypress Gardens, before the bang, was a hang. Once food was served, the show began. Round room, mirrored ceilings, gaudy chandelier, tiny stage, 3 fez-headed musicians, cigarette smoking and booze. The lights went out, the drums began, a Middle Eastern beat, and then the intriguing chin-chin, ching-ching. A single spotlight beamed down upon her one-pointed gold ring toe. She appeared just like that, big cat quiet, to assume position in the center of the room, eyes downcast, body under cover, veil shrouded from crown to toe. She livened, began to pick up the beat, dancing a whirl dervish spin to the music and undo her frocks, and unclip her blue veil, and let the silk scarves fall from her fleshy midriff, going serpentine between the tables of the room with chimes in hand. Ching, ching, ching. The clarinet player would do his thing, back and forth, loop-de-doo, making ascending cobra music for her. She picked a table that had some ghostly, buttoned-up guy seated and worked her wiles on him. His glasses slipped and steamed, but you couldn't tell. No match for thick cigarette smoke. In fluid rhythm, she bent way back and leaned in to guide him to remove her final scarf, to display her bespangled breasts and shake them singingly close to his face. He wanted to move, but didn't. Wads of folded dollars got tucked into her belted costume. Somewhere he could reach. She disengaged and leaped, swooshed her great spray of dark hair at him. Scabila, slap in the face. We rose out of our seats to see what was about to happen. She coiled low to the marble floor, laid on it, planked straight, and began to ching, ching. Her zill chime slowly luring us in. Gather, release. Her bare hips and stomach began to make rippling ocean waves. Somewhere between burnt saganaki, licorice scented ouzo, suspense, and his and her colognes intermingled. And it all came together. We were on a wobbly boat with a double view of her up on the mirrored ceiling. Trippy. On her feet, she spun up a multicolored pinwheel flurry and stopped, veil settling to hold the silence, to languidly contort and ripple her arms, legs, belly, and hips in ways humans can't do and won't, speeding up to a dizzying earthquake 6.2. Iridescent shimmy shake, belly dancers' dark jeweled eyes framed by perfect arched eyebrows, peering at her audience, but seeing no one. She who cannot be seen, smileless. We watched viscerally, captivated, conquered. Ching, ching, ching. How did this one know to be a belly dancer? Was it predestined? Worked out way in advance? It had to be. Bejeweled I dream of Jeannie. Lights go down, lights come up. She's gone. Like it never happened. Like it never was. No time to clap. All gone. Except for the web electric, lingering in the Greekified air, and then the whole place blew up. This is a shorter poem, and not as whatever. It's a little different. Contemplation and the baseball. Hold it in your hand. Feel the sphere. It embraces you. And your embrace, the embrace. Round, hold it. Feel the leather. Feel its grip. It grips you, and you grip the grip. The weave, touch the weave. Run your fingers all around the figure 8 that leads you back to the beginning, where you begin again with the hint of leather airborne. Thank you.